Let's start with an interesting feature of this watch. Click on the phone icon, and from here you can select different options like using a keypad, you can dial a number, or you can go to recents from where you can select the number you dial the most. Like I'm dialing my husband's number. Let's see if he's able to receive the call. Moving on to the tips and tricks of the application menu. Not many people seems to like this bubble view, but I don't mind it too much. And if you use the crown on the right hand side, only by scrolling it, you can zoom in and zoom out. If you don't like the grid view, you can change this to list view. Just hold down and press hard. You can see the two options, grid view or the list view. Let's change this to list view. Now you can see the list view. Many people will enjoy this style menu. Now if you want to change this to grid view, again hold and press hard. You will see the two options and change this to grid view. If you actually want to move an application, just hold down and you can see the app starts wriggling, and from there you can select the app, hold down and move it. I actually really like this feature because in this way you can customize the menu to make it your own. If you want to delete an app, just hold down and you can see the tiny little X. Press the tiny little X and you have the two options, delete app or cancel. You can delete the app in this way. Now this is a very simple and a quick one. If you take your two fingers and hold it down on the watch face, Siri will read the time for you. Let's try.
2:30 p.m.
What you can also do is, of course, change the watch faces simply by holding it and hard pressing once again. Now, if you swipe left or right, you can change the watch face. You can also customize the color, the symbol, and the style. If you press customize, you can customize the color, you can customize the style, and you can also customize the symbols. In this way, you can customize the watch according to your own style. Another feature introduced in Apple Watch Series 5 is voice memo, where you can record your voice and then you can also change the name of the file by clicking on it, and then you can use the option dictation or scribble to change the name of the file. The same file you can also access from your iPhone. If you are thinking whether you can reply to a WhatsApp message through your Apple Watch, then the answer is yes. I have received a WhatsApp message on my watch. I am going to reply to this message by clicking on reply. You have different options here. You can record your voice and reply, you can scribble the message, or you can send an emoji. You also have different built-in messages which you can send. I will use one of them. I'm sure many of you may know this feature. If you swipe up from the bottom, you can see this little icon. If you press this little icon, it will ping your iPhone and you can easily find it. But did you know, if you press this little icon and hold it, it will activate the ping and the flash together. So if your mobile is somewhere in the dark, you can easily find it. Let's see another feature of this Apple Watch Series 5. If you swipe up, you can see different options available. This is the battery percentage, and you scroll down and you can see the option flashlight. Click on the flashlight and as you can see, the flash is on. Now if you swipe on the right side, it will change the styles. This way you can use the app flashlight, and now if you swipe down, it will dismiss. You can connect your Apple Watch with a Wi-Fi. Let's see how we can connect our Apple Watch with the Wi-Fi. We will go to settings, and in settings we will click on Wi-Fi. So if you click on the Wi-Fi, you have different networks available. There is another way of changing the watch face. simply by going into the album and selecting the picture from the album. Click on the picture, hard press, and then click on Create Watch Face, and you will get two options, Kaleidoscope or Photos. Select one of them. I will select the Photos option, and then the watch face is set. Now if you want to remove this watch face or you want to change this watch face, again hard press, swipe right or swipe left and change the watch face. Now if you want to delete this watch face, swipe up and press remove. In this way you can remove the watch face and select any other watch face. You can reply to the messages using your Apple Watch. Let's try this feature. We will go into the Messages app, and here you will see the messages. Now I will reply to one of the message. Let's try this one. So now you can see we have different options in which we can reply. We have a recording option, a scribble option, emojis, and many other options available. You can use any one of them and reply to the message. You are somewhere outside your office. You still can check your emails using your Apple Watch Series 5. Let's see how we can check our email using the Apple Watch. So we will go to the email icon, and here you can see I can check all my emails. My favorite feature of this Apple Watch Series 5 is that you can access camera from your Apple Watch. If you click on this icon, you can see you can access your camera from your watch. Now you can click pictures. You can also set timers for the picture. And also you can access few more options by hard pressing the screen, and then you can see here you can access flash, HDR, live pictures, and also flip the camera. Another interesting feature of this Apple Watch Series 5 is Siri. Siri has a large database of general knowledge and helps you get information on the go. For example, what is the population of the world?
As of 2018, the population of world was 7,655,957,369.
What is 160 centimeter in feet?
That would be 5.25 feet.
Now let me show you what you can do with the calculator. A new feature has been added to the watch which allows you to calculate the tip. Now let me show you how this works. Now we will enter an amount, and then we will click on tip. Now this is the tip for one person, and this is 9% tip. Another very interesting feature of this watch is you can take screenshots. So you will press the crown and the button together to take the screenshot. Now this screenshot is saved in the album. Let's see if it's there in the album. So we'll go to the album, and then from here you can see your image is saved in album. The same image you can access from your mobile phone also. If you are somewhere in the dark and you want to turn off your display, you don't have to wait for the Apple Watch to automatically turn off the display. What you can do is you can keep your palm on your Apple Watch and the display is off. Another very interesting watch face is introduced to this Apple Watch Series 5, and this is the watch face which is called as the solar watch face. So what you can do is that you can just scroll down and it will tell you the direction of sun at different times of the day. So if you rotate your crown like this, now it will tell you the night time, and then if you tap on it, it will go back to the current time. Another cool feature of Apple Watch Series 5 is within the phone app, you can tap a number, and just by swiping on the right side, you can delete the number and enter the number again. Another cool thing about this phone app is you can enter the number just by keeping your finger on the number and then moving on the keypad and select the number you want to dial. If you open the iMessage app and you open the message, you can check the details of the message, the time of the message. Just by swiping on the left side, you can see the time at which the message has sent. You can also check the details of the contacts by hard pressing, and then here you can see different options. From here you will select details and the details of the contacts will be there. From here you can call the number, you can text the number, you can check the email of the contact. If you go to the settings and then to accessibility, here you will see the option zoom. Now if you turn it on, you can double tap with your 2 fingers and read the text easily. As you know, the Apple Watch has a small face, so it is a very useful feature for you to zoom in and zoom out.
So Aisha will take a break now and I will update you on how to measure your heart rate with this Apple Watch Series 5. So this also tells you your heart rate. You just need to put your, you need to go to the heart rate app, and so this is the screen where you see current heart rate 82 beats per minute. And if you put your finger on the crown, don't press it, just place your finger on the crown and it updates your heart rate second by second, keeps you in check on how your heart rate is changing. And it is quite cool because you get to see your live second by second heart rate differential.
There is another way of customizing your watch face, and that is by using your iPhone. And in your iPhone you will go to the watch app, and from here you can select different watch faces. You have different watch faces here, the already built-in watch faces. You can make changes through these watch faces. If you click on one of them, you can change the color, you can change the dial also, and the things which are already there on the watch face. And you can also customize by changing the watch face from here. So let's suppose we will select this one, and then we are going to add, and then this is added in your watch faces. And then to this watch face you can also select different things from here, and then you will click on set as current watch face. So this is already set on your watch face. Now we are going to see on our watch if it's set or not. So as you can see from here, the watch face which we have selected is set on our watch. So this is actually a very interesting way to set your watch according to your style. Few more things you can do with your Apple Watch. So for that you can customize your Apple Watch by just scrolling down in your iPhone and making the changes using the Apple Watch app. So we'll make the change in the Messages app. So by default you can send only the transcript messages by dictation or by scribbling. So if you select the audio thing from here, you can also now send the audio messages through your Apple Watch, which is actually a very useful thing. And one more thing you can do is if you go to the Photos app, so by default you're only synced with the recent album or with only one album. So from here you can select multiple or different albums that can be synced with your Apple Watch.